John, based on every text that we read, based on all the understanding that we can get out of it, you can come up with the conclusion that he is the youngest disciple. He may be between the age of 13 to 16, definitely the youngest, definitely under 20. This was just a young kid following Jesus. What that means for us is that you don't have to screw up your life and get old before you accept Jesus. You can do it when you're still young. You can do it right now. Now, I know it's a little late for some people because I should have said this 50 years ago. I get it. But there is too many young people around you that needs to hear about Jesus. There is too many young people that are losing their life because they are not being exposed to Jesus. When I grew up, my parents didn't have much for me. They had nothing to give me if it is Jesus. They said, put God first in your life. And that's what took me to this little kid running in the street of Congo to the person that I am today. That's the reason why I am so excited every time I have the opportunity to share the gospel so that I can let someone know if it was not for the grace of God, I would not be this person. I am a licensed mechanical engineer. My job is to design systems for hospitals. I love to do that, but I love this better because I can do that all day. But this is giving life. And people needs life. I want your young people to know that they can be productive in Jesus. We are talking about John today because John followed Jesus. If John have never followed Jesus, we wouldn't be talking about him. God has a better plan for you. God has a better plan for our young generation. The Bible says, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, give you hope and a future. The future can only come from Jesus Christ. We have to get our young people into this because these guys are so smart. They're better than us in many ways. They're better than me, I can tell that. I was talking to my son, and I was jokingly telling him this because I was working with him on math that he forgot the very same thing he was already doing. And I said, what happened to you? It looks like something came loose. You may be getting, I know, they wonder, what kind of parent is this? Say, there is something different. Maybe you're becoming defective, and I'll have to take you back to the store when we got you. And this kid looks at me and say, Dad, it's too late. You had me. It's been over 30 days. You can't return me. And I say, how do you know this? How can a kid outsmart his dad? And I looked at him. I said, I guess we might as well fix this. He said, yeah, you might as well. Like, wow, this is unbelievable. I knew that when I was 7, I wouldn't have thought that way to respond to my dad, try to outsmart him. And even if I was to do that, he would have whooped my behind. Because one thing is sure, Dad, in my time, Dad were always right. Even though Dad is saying something, you know it's wrong. You're like, Dad, that was good. I don't know how you do this, right? But today, I tell my son something, he goes to Google to verify it. And then he comes back to tell me, Daddy, you were wrong. Next time he asks me another question, I say, go to Google, ask Google, you come and let me know. I am a student, I'm a disciple, I'm still learning, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Somehow, these kids are smarter than us. They are well advanced. They're learning these complicated math. Listen, they can learn about true life coming from Jesus Christ. That's what we have to do.